what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. Happy to have you here. Today we're going to talk about 6 rare champions. Really the only 6 rare champions that I think that everybody in this game, whether you're a free-to-play player or whether you're a pay-to-win player like yours truly, on this account at least, I think these specific rare champions are the only ones that I would say everybody ought to build. Now, of course, if you have every single champion maxed in the game, surely you won't need all 6 of these champions.
No one does.
But I believe they all have something a little bit extra, a little bit above and beyond to make them special and unique, especially as rare champions that everybody can take advantage of their kits. So let's start out with a demon spawn champion. Any guesses here, guys? It's actually one of my favorite champions in the game, and it is Felhound. He is a void demon spawn rare champion. Being void, obviously, it doesn't matter about having weak affinity matchups and stuff like that. Namely, who's taking advantage of Felhound? He's pretty god tier for Fire Knight, right? He does have block damage on an ally that will go to the leader of your team, and then he has reflect damage, which every AoE attack from the Fire Knight, that's going to chip away at that shield automatically 1 time per ally on your team with the reflect on. But really, the reason I say that everybody should take advantage of Felhound is unequivocally the best campaign farmer inside the game. 12-3 brutal. He can consistently get 5-second 12-3 brutal runs. To compare, I'm getting 7 or 8 seconds with the legendary Queen Ava right now on my account. I need to build Felhound to be my new campaign farmer. Those 2 or 3 seconds might not sound like much, but it adds up to save you a lot of time in the aggregate. So again, AoE, hard-hitting AoE on his A1. You're going to want to shoot for, it scales off defense and attack around 6,000 of both total, and you're going to want over 225% crit damage with over 105 speed. That's to get him at that 5-second campaign farmer kind of build that you're going to want to take advantage of. Why is he better than all the other campaign farmers in the game? His animation on that A1 is very fast, and it's a hard-hitting ability. So the double whammy there. And also a note for you guys, I actually picked this up off of my man Chosen. He had this a while ago talking about this, and you know, I didn't know. I mean, maybe some of you guys don't either. If you have 60 FPS like this on your frame rate limit, that's going to hold you back a little bit in terms of your overall speeds. Changing that from 30 to 60 to unlimited, you're going to be saving anywhere from, you know, per minute, anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds per minute just by going unlimited frame rate. So if you want faster runs, no matter where they are, go ahead and take advantage of that setting. All right, next up is going to be a champion from the Ogren tribe. It's going to be none other than Bellower. So Bellower is fantastic, not just because of all the secret rooms now, the rare only secret rooms in the game. There's no better crowd control than Bellower. There's also a tremendous campaign farmer in his own right. He has an AoE on every single ability. You can put him in retaliation set and have a chance at blocking active skills almost, not permanently, but more consistently on his A1, a very powerful debuff. Or you can use him as just a control god. So campaign farmer, you know, lock them out with stuns, lock them out with his A1. But stun set is really what most people go towards with Bellower. He can help you out anywhere in the game where you're struggling with progression in a stun set, because again, he does have that AoE on every single attack, right? And he can deal some pretty good damage and act as a debuffer with decreased defense and decreased attack, albeit the weak versions, but sometimes that's all you need. He also has decreased speed, so he has debuffs, he has crowd control, he can campaign farm, he can put out some damage. He's really
I got broads in Atlanta.
It's clear to all of you that I am awesome.
A unique rare champion and a very, very good rare champion from Faction Wars to anywhere else where you need control inside the game. Now, the next one is going to be Relictender. She's one of my top rare choices inside the entire game. She's the best rare support in my opinion, even arguably better than Apothecary. However, they're both very different champions. One's healing, one's making your team faster, right? I guess they're both healing. Either way, one's a reviver. Relictender is a Reviver, 5-turn cooldown, which is standard for rare champions. Revives, and I think there's only one Grinner maybe with a 4-turn cooldown. I could be wrong there. Revives any ally with 30% HP and fills a turn meter by 30%. It's a mediocre revival, but it's a revival on a rare. She also has decreased attack weak version on her A1, and on her A2, a cleanse with continuous heal on a 3-turn cooldown. That's a really, really strong support ability. There's none like it in the rare category, so definitely Relictender can help you out in a number of different areas inside the game, specifically, you know, Magma Dragon, Frost Spider, against basically all the Doom Tower bosses, Nether Spider especially, not just one cleanser. You might be saying, well, what if I already have a cleanser, Ash? I don't need to build her, do I? Well, yes, she can help you out on the secret rooms that are rare only. Again, a great support champion. She can help you on faction wars, and for bosses like Nether Spider, oftentimes you do need 2 cleansers. Sometimes people even run 3 cleansers on the same team, so she'll help you in that regard. She can also help you against Celestial Griffin, against Eternal Dragon, Ice Golem Dragon. She can basically run support anywhere for your team. She's a very, very...
I've been here so long, you're starting to get on my nerves.
And we're here right now. Champion, number 3 is Apothecary. Well, number 4, right? Yeah, we did Bellower, Relictender, and Felhound. So champion number 4 is Apothecary, guys. We just talked about him. He's very fast. He has good base stats. He's not a wet noodle, right? He can stand, he can take a punch.
Oh. No, I can't.
Not out of this world defense and HP, but good enough, especially from a rare champion. You love to see that Apothecary is naturally fast. He also has a great dungeon aura, defense by 21%. That's really healthy for a rare champion. So he's running support with the great heal on a 2-turn cooldown. He has the great aura, and then he has increased speed with turn meter fill on a 3-turn cooldown, and he has a 3-hitter on his A1, which can be helpful against Fire Knight, chipping away at that shield. You can pick up Giant Slayer Mastery. He can deal a decent amount of damage even against Clan Boss as a support champion vis-a-vis that Giant Slayer Mastery, just helping you out there. Obviously, he's not a damage dealer, but a good candidate for Giant Slayer because of that A1 having 3 hits on it and everything else that he's adding to the table. He can be your speed booster in the arena. You can run Apothecary pretty much anywhere. Very, very versatile champion. Can help you out certainly in a number of different areas. Great speed booster as well. All right, moving on. Champion number 5 here is actually going to be my favorite rare champion. I think she's the most powerful rare champion inside the entire game. It is Coldheart. Coldheart, certainly a champion that everybody, no questions asked, should be maxing out.
Man, I feel like a woman.
What are we in junior high school? Like, what the hell? What is this?
Just for her prowess in Spider, she can burn down that Spider like better than any other champion, maybe barring Septimus inside the game. But you have that full turn meter depletion on the A3 as well, which makes her especially unique, especially powerful. But it doesn't just stop at, you know, the Spider, right? Fire Knight, she's one of the best champions for Fire Knight. Again, deplete the target's turn meter fully on that A3 and a 4-time hitter on her A1. That is god tier, especially for a rare champion. Her kit is insane. I think she has a 3.3 multiplier as well on this AoE attack on her A2. That's a solid multiplier, even more damage she's bringing to the table. She has decreased accuracy as well on that ability, and poison if they're under heal reduction. You know what, Coldheart, what else do I have to say? Runner against Dark Fae, against Eternal Dragon, against Spider, Scarab King, very good in Destroy gear, Frost Spider, Ice Golem, Fire Knight, we already talked about that because of the 4-time hitter on the A1, and just anywhere, this champion's really good. I guess the only area she doesn't shine as much as other champions in the game would probably be just the arena, right, in PvP content and Clan Boss. Everywhere else, she is god-like champion. All right, last but not least is actually going to be from the Knights Revenant faction, a champion that everybody can take advantage of. It's going to be Renegade. So Renegade is a void affinity, very unique champion. A1, A2, kind of underwhelming, really nothing that you need to pay attention to. It's all about this A3 ability, Sacrificial Ritual. So you could argue that people who have Prince Kymar do not need to upgrade Renegade. However, I had Prince Kymar, actually had dupe Prince Kymars, really flexing my pay-to-win muscles here for you guys. I had dupe Kymars, and I still found myself taking advantage of Renegade in some situations. It could be affinity based, and sometimes that's all you need. This is on a 5-turn cooldown, decrease the cooldown of all ally skills by 2 turns. You can also run a Renegade on the same team as a Kymar. She's really the queen of speed runs, right? And that's what's cool about Renegade, is she can scale very, very well into the late game, which is something that you can't say about a lot of rare champions inside the game. That's why I love Renegade. You can use her, sure, sacrifice your ritual is going to help you out pretty much anywhere, no matter where you are in the game's progression, early game, mid game, late game. However, it gets better as you get more advanced, as you have more powerful champions alongside her to really harness the prowess of these abilities, these really strong abilities, minus 2 turns every 5 turns. So Renegade, a very, very unique champion. Again, the queen of speed runs, faster runs. It's all about efficiency for your time, and time is a huge issue inside Raid Shadow Legends. So what better way to mitigate that factor than to go ahead and upgrade in 6-star Renegade with, she's a great champion. She needs to be booked, but you can even run her 5 stars on Renegade. The same thing goes with a few of these champions, especially in the early game. You shouldn't feel pressured really with any of these champions to immediately 6-star them. Maybe with the caveat of Coldheart, I feel like she is better at 6 stars, but really these champions are so good that you can get utility out of them without just all out fully maxing them, especially if you're in the early game. So guys, did I leave any rare champions off the list? Suffice it to say, there's a bunch of rare champions I really, really love. I mean, Ashwalker, of course, I'm contractually obligated to love him. I love champions like Soulbound Bowyer, War Maiden. I mean, there's a lot of great champions, right? But these are champions that I think that, again, everybody can take advantage of. Let me know who I missed, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And Dungeon Pack. Nah, it's not an awful offer, but I am going to pass hard on it. I'm all set to spend another $100 right now. All right, guys, as always, appreciate you guys watching the video. And as always, take care, guys.